What's crapping, everybody? Hopefully everyone is having a lovely weekend. It is Sunday. Yes, it is. It's Sunday. Hi, I'm with Jesse. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it's a good time. I'm quite tired today. Right around cons, we did fun stuff, shenanigans. That's what we do here: shenanigans and have fun. I'm very excited to do this. And I see people popping in chat right now. They're making me giggle. So hi, how are you? How's your weekend going? Hold on, my hair keeps going to my lipstick.
My weekend's going great. So this weekend I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have Dreamville Music Festival going on. So
Ooh, nice.
Population of the city is I think we're just over 1 million in the greater city, and we get more than 100,000 people coming into town. So we swell by 10%, and it's happening right over there, like in the park across the street from my window. I can see people walking along the road trying to get in there. Later on tonight, there'll be just a line of cars and stuff like that. So yeah, it's basically happening all around me. And I can't get in my car and go anywhere for the next 12 hours.
Hopefully you don't need to go outside.
No, we prepare far in advance. Like, okay, this weekend you can't go anywhere. Get your groceries. Just settle in and enjoy the show.
I get it. If you like techno, Movement Festival is about 20 minutes right there.
Nice.
Yes. Good times all around. But yeah, we have a couple people popping in chat. I see Awesome One has coming in here with a dude. That's right. Dude. It's happening.
Dude.
I know. That's right. Dude. I've also dropped the links to your campaign page, which is pinned to the top of the thing. If it's not, let me know, because dumb stuff happens. And then Jason did a stream earlier. He was streaming and tried to send people my way. So hopefully they stuck around. If not, that's okay. They'll come back. That's right. That happens. Listen. And what's up, Jay? How are you doing? Oh, what is up, Berdazzle? I hope I say your name right every single time I say your name. I get tongue-tied every now and then. It doesn't help that my hair keeps getting caught in my lip gloss. It's a very weird time. I know. Listen.
Maybe that's what we do here. Berdazzle?
Berdazzle?
I think Berdazzle is correct.
Berdazzle, I know. It also makes me want to bedazzle stuff. So yes, I know. I like it. Also, what is up, Rick? How are you doing? What is up, Derek? What's happening? And apparently, you're one of his awkward friends. You'll try not to embarrass him. Listen, embarrass him all you want. Nice. Okay. Man, because we're here for you. We're going to make it weird. That's what we do here. Listen.
All right.
There's me. There's you. Boom. Hi. Yeah, you're going to have to answer the most difficult question of all time. Who are you? What do you do? Why are you here? I don't know.
My name is Jesse Keppler, and I'm a huge nerd, and I think I've been a huge nerd since about 7th grade when I got my growth spurt. Before that, I was a little nerd. And I've done the whole gamut. I started reading basically on comic books. I mean, I learned to read in school, but I hated reading. And then I was at my uncle's house, and we went to a cafe, and I was like, Mom, I want this. And they had a rack of comic books that had robots on them. So anyway, during the pandemic, I was sad and depressed and sitting on the couch, and I said, you know what? I think it's time for me to finally make a comic book. So I made that one in 2020, and it did well, and I really enjoyed the process. So I made the rest of these, and now I'm making another one. It's called Shujaa the Discriminator. It's I heard it's pinned in the chat, actually, so you can go over there and click on it.
Boom.
Anyway, this is my first full color comic book, and it's kind of a standalone, but it's also in the same universe as these ones up here.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm here to talk nerd stuff and answer any questions about comic books.
So that's why we're here. So what was the robot comic that got your attention that was on the spinner rack? I'm very curious.
Man, I wish I could remember. So the strange thing is they were both independent comic books, which is bizarre because this is like 1986 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. One of them was Cops, like C.O.P.S, which was a cartoon for like a month in the 80s. It's about the future, and you follow police, and they have a robot elephant, and So yeah, that was that one. And then the other one was like, it's called like Project Sunfire or something.
Oh,
and it's got an homage to a famous DC cover with the protagonist on the cover doing the Animal Man pose.
Nice.
So, yeah, I've got him somewhere upstairs in the attic, but
nice. If TM was in chat, he'd be freaking out right now because Animal Man is his absolute favorite character of all time.
Animal Man is a fantastic comic book.
Oh, you hear that, TM? Just found a buddy. Yeah, no, that's fabulous. I very much like robot stuff myself. Listen, my stream mascot of all time is ED209.
Oh, very nice.
Chilling right here. Also, I went bananas and bought a whole bunch of Mecha Godzilla posters at the con I was at today.
Probably too small. You can't quite see them, but up here on this shelf behind me is a bunch of Transformers. So I'm a robot fan through and through.
Nice. Oh, look, he used to watch Cops. He really did.
Remember
Mr.
Nice.
Nino. Way to go, Sheldon. What's up, Dan? How are you guys doing? Yeah, so we're talking to Jesse right now. We're going to go over your campaign soon for Shujaa. I don't know why I keep wanting to call this something completely different, but it's the Discriminator. I said that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. My brain was braining something completely different like 4 minutes ago. And I was like, I had to retype that a bunch of times. I was posting the post. I was like, oh, dang it. Yeah, that's what happens when you're too tired. It's like, oh, shucks. Yeah. No, good times. Listen, spaz festing. We're going to spaz out a lot today, which is ultimately amazing because, no one likes a perfect stream. This is, no, we're good. I also might be amped up severely on Mountain Dew cookies and Monsters. So,
well, like have 2 cups of coffee and anything else you got around that you can put in there and just try to loop the whole thing around back to calm.
Yes, we'll get there. It'll start going out here. We'll fizzle out. Hopefully, I won't be falling asleep anytime soon. So, no, we're not. So this is awesome. So you said that Shujaa is also part of your other comic series in there as well, because you did send it to me, but I did not have time whatsoever to read anything by the time I got home. Yeah.
Yes. So they're in universe. The first comic is called Robo, and that comic series is actually based off of a character that I made when I was 10. So as I said, sad, depressed during the pandemic, nothing to do. I said I should make a comic book. I've always wanted to do that, and I just started with the comic that I used to make as a little kid, and I looked at the old ones. I've got them somewhere back here in an envelope, and I said, yeah, I can work with this. I can turn this into an authentic, like, adult cyberpunk story. So I did. He's kind of a knockoff RoboCop, knockoff Iron Man sort of character, but he works for a mega corporation, and he thinks he's supposed to be a superhero, but he's a PR tool to help them sell weapons tech. So yeah, fits squarely between the two of those very
nice.
Well. And so that's the mainline comic, and then in Robo number 3, you can see that one right there. It's introduced this other character, Shujaa, who is a mercenary for hire. And she's like straight up cyber ninja, like all the cool gadgets, can turn invisible by turning off cameras around her kind of thing. Anybody who's got implants, she can hack their vision, that kind of thing. Real stuff stolen from Ghost in the Shell, stuff stolen from Snow Crash, all kinds of stuff like that. But she was a fan favorite. So I've always been interested in kind of where her character would go. And I decided between Robo number 6 and Robo number 7, I would do a standalone Shujaa book.
Well, perfect. That's amazing. And figure drawing coming in here too. Also with the cops as well.
Oh my God, it was 65 episodes?
Holy moly. All right.
That's probably not something I'm going to go back and binge. But
you never know. The amount of stuff that I have binged since lockdown has been legendary. I think I crushed like 23 seasons of South Park.
Those are pretty watchable now. 80s cartoons, they just don't hold up. Like,
Oh,
even my beloved Transformers is barely watchable.
it's something. But yeah, I started the Thundercats and I had to restop it and restart it again. But I love this. It's so dumb. Like they're all really dumb, but they're all kinds of amazing. But when you hear that intro music, you just kind of get lost in it, and you're like, I don't remember half of this as you're watching these cartoons.
It's got some hard guitar licks in there.
Oh yeah. There's some interesting Listen, a lot of those cartoons when you rewatch them are just like, what is happening? This is crazy business. But I still say to this day the one cartoon I need way more of in my life, and that's the Brack Show.
Yes, that's a good
way
show.
more, way more.
One of our favorite pandemic activities was Hasbro had a GI Joe stream 24/7, just
nice.
GI Joe episodes, looping, whatever. So I'd get on a call like this with my friends, and we all turn off the sound, and then you just pick a character and you pretend what they're saying, because GI Joe episodes make no sense, especially with the sound off. Like, why is this guy in an airplane? I have no idea.
That's amazing, because one of my favorite things to do when I first started streaming comics, way back in the day, I would just get random boxes off of eBay and open them.
Very nice.
Pick a comic. I had no idea what it was. I would make up the story as we were going through and looking at the panels. You can do that.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, so much fun.
You need to do. Also, sometimes they're way better.
Yeah.
Sheldon, yes, you were in a noisy kitchen. I did not eat a Mountain Dew Monster cookie, although that would probably be intense. I'm not gonna lie. I was at a con and had a cookie, a Mountain Dew, and a Monster. 3 of those things. So we are rolling on the sugar high.
It makes my stomach hurt just thinking about it.
I did not have them all at the same time. This span of like 5 hours or longer than that. Let's see. Take it. You have Galaxy Rangers on DVD and some of the comics. Listen, if anybody had Robo comics or anything to do with any of that nerd stuff, it would be you, Jay. That's right. The Dangers, yes. Listen, some of those the art did not age well, but I am very much intrigued to see a lot of them, like, coming back through Dynamite. I've had a lot of interviews with a lot of the Thundercats, Mars Attacks, Darkwing Duck, all that fun stuff coming out of here. But I love seeing Silverhawks as well. Silverhawks is one of my favorite of all time, and I love seeing the properties come back because it's so good.
I love Silverhawks. I would love to see like a Netflix live action Silverhawks, because there's some deep lore in there. I don't think it would be good because it's Netflix, but apparently Silverhawks and Thundercats are supposed to be in the same universe.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because when I had the Silverhawks author on for the new series right now, and he said they want to go super into detail on the backstory of the lore, so I am very much looking forward to what's happening on that series. So yes, let's go.
Hell yeah.
And listen, they're awesome. Yes, let's go. Everybody likes the fact that everyone knows these nerd-ass cartoons from the 80s. I'm here for it. Let's go. So if you're in the chat, what other nerd stuff were you watching back in like the early to mid 80s? I was big into She-Ra. I love that. It was fantastic. All those early cartoons, but also because my bro, we would watch all the dumb. We watch it all, just binge it. It's good times.
I was laying out the progression for some friends because we didn't have a lot of money for toys, so it was He-Man was the big one, then Transformers for me, then a little dip into GI Joe before Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles popped up.
Oh yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
Then I hit every possible like attempt in there, and I saw this great. It was like a Chinese cosplay of Brave Star.
Okay.
So if you're in the chat and you watched Brave Star, I want to know.
Right. They did. I don't even need to go in the chat. I watched it. I know they watched it. So yes. Okay. We got Cran in the house. What's happening? And Power Rangers. Yeah, listen. Power Rangers is some good stuff. Also, those old like 70s, 80s Japanese ones as well, like the OG stuff. Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My bro had every single one of those. I still think I have half a box of his figures upstairs because he keeps refusing to take them home. But yeah, listen, a woo woo. Listen, you cannot talk about DuckTales without not singing that little one-liner right there. I know. It's good times. That's right. You know. And listen, this is a good nerdy chat. I like it. I like this nerd conversation. This is what we need more of in the comic community.
We can go from TV shows into whatever you want. Anything
full-on
except for
nerd stuff. Let's go.
I never really touched Warhammer because the lack of
money. Oh, nice. That is an expensive hobby to get into. Yeah. Just buying one little paint thingy, I think, is like $6. I'm talking the little ones. This is crazy. Sheldon is coming here with the Gem, Elf, He-Man, Rambo, G.I. Joe, Babar. Wow, Curious George, TMNT, Rescue Rangers, to name a few. Yes, listen.
Watched every single one of those.
Homies, you guys. Yes, it's good stuff right there. Yes, and if you guys didn't know this is fantastic, by the way. You said Gem. Jay is the #1 Gem streamer on the interwebs.
Very nice.
I know. Listen, go follow Jay. It's fantastic. Sometimes you gotta.
Is there a lot of additional Gem content? I think I have a Gem comic book.
Oh, interesting fact. They have come out with a whole bunch of the blank covers for Gem. So yeah, so you if you want to draw to your heart's content, you can draw you some Gem on those as well. I know. Yeah, that's a J question. I don't know.
I always figured that. So the Gem comic book that I think I have is from the Marvel label that covered all the cartoons. And then at some point I was like, wait, this character Dazzler is just Gem. Dazzler from the X-Men is basically
hot take.
The same thing.
Hot take, Jay. What do you have to say about?
We have to go on Jay's stream and argue about Dazzler and Dazzler and Gem.
Please, by all means, make this happen.
That's pretty much all I got to say about it, but I could argue about it for a while.
Oh, I for sure want to see that happen. Oh, what's up, Tate? How are you guys doing? Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we are super nerding out today, which is fantastic. And we're gonna get to your comic. Let's go do that. Let's go to your comic page.
Sounds great.
Oh, do I even have it open? Let's see. We're gonna find out.
Link's pinned in the chat, I heard.
Ha ha ha! I do. Boom. All right, let me remove that. So don't worry, we're gonna be very tiny in 1 second. Boom. There we go. We're teeny. That's right. That's right. Man, I'm gonna be giggling throughout this whole entire thing. Let me refresh this real quick, just make sure we're correctly at where we're at. Okay. If you're just looking at this page here, we are looking at, oh my gosh, my brain is about to die. Shujaa the Discriminator. That is a good title. I like it.
Thank you.
What makes her a discriminator?
All right, so how deep into the nerd shit do you want to get on this? Because this is in my like day job tech nerd stuff.
Okay.
All right. Spoilers and heavy technical discussion. Generative AI, which everybody has been very talkative about over the last couple of years, operates on this principle that there is a generator and a discriminator. These are two programs that essentially talk to each other. The generator starts out by putting out static or random noise, and the discriminator says, looks at what the prompt is or whatever the thing you're trying to generate is, and looks at that static and says, I think that's 0.01% of, let's say, a red car. And then the generator tries again and again and again until it gets a higher percentage, until eventually the discriminator can't determine and says, all right, yep, that's 99% sure that's a red car. And that's how you get a AI generated image or most of these generative AI things. So since the comic book has a lot of AI themes in it, Shujaa is the discriminator. But the other side of it is, it sounds like an 80s action movie, and I like that a lot.
It does. Listen, CJ hasn't been with us in a while because he's dealing with some family things, but his favorite questions of all time have to do with AI. And this would have been the stream for him to come and ask these questions. CJ, on the replay, if you're watching this, leave all your questions. I'm going to forward them all to Jesse, let me tell you.
Come back and do another one where I'm not promoting anything and just talk about what I know about
Perfect.
AI.
We can also do that because we can talk about your other comic as well when you're here. And thank you, Cran. He says you love the panel / cover. And Austin is in the house going, let's go. That's right.
So I'll just give a shout out right up front. Jacob, the artist on this, he is amazing. I'm paying him obviously, but he is putting in so much work on this and like above and beyond. Several times during the production, I'm like, Jake, don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Like when we scroll down, there's like a railing. And I was like, how much time did you spend on this railing? Like, he's like, I just couldn't, I had to make it perfect. And I was like, all right, do what you want to do, but I'm happy with the page.
Very lovely. Yes, Phil's popping here at the real questions. He wants to know, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
No, I'm a purist.
No.
Sorry,
okay.
Phil.
Okay. All right. Listen, I had pepperoni pizza today. It was not great, but I ate it. It was terrible. It's con pizza. Oh, wait. Why did I get highlighted again? I did not click that. What?
This is what's
happening here?
That's a generator versus discriminator situation.
Right.
Just ask the question over and over again until you get the answer you want.
Very cool. So this here is your cover here. I really dig. First of all, I love the colors that are happening in here. Very great. But I love the art style. It's neat. And I really love this weird glitchy stuff that's happening in the background.
Yep.
Very neat.
So when I go to print, I'm going to talk to the printer about what things I can put some gloss on. It might end up being just the logo, but if they're willing to do it, I'm going to do some gloss on in the lower left-hand corner. If you scroll down just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. These thingies?
Yeah.
Like this
right down in there. There's a digitized Shujaa hidden in here, and I really like that art.
Oh, neat. Yeah, it's almost like the blueprints.
Yep.
Very cool. I like that. And I see Tate, this is hilarious. Tate is asking you a question that CJ normally asks. So guess what? You are going to get asked this question because CJ is not here. And in honor of CJ, we are asking this question. Be prepared for this. I know. What do you think is worse, AI or people making $1.12 an hour in Asia? You tried. Listen, I know he changes that rate up all the time, but there you go. There's CJ's typical usually question.
It's a really tough call.
Yeah.
So short term, I would go. People in Asia should be making more money, and it depends on where they live. Like I think $1.12 an hour in Laos is pretty good. Maybe they should be making more, but long term, if we keep boiling 400 gallons of water to make a regenerated image that pops up in your Facebook feed, that's gonna be terrible. We'll probably get around on that issue sometime. The question is whether or not sooner or later, but for me, and especially you read this comic, you probably see this sort of viewpoint come out at least a little bit. Is I'm going to side for the people. I'm going to tell you that I want people to be making more money, have better lives.
So what you essentially just said is CJ has to back this book. Is what you just basically said.
Come on, CJ.
Yeah, CJ, let's go.
Thanks for posing CJ's question. I like that one. I would take questions like that all hour.
Listen. You would have loved CJ's questions then. They're normally really good AI questions. I know. Yes, I was slammed with that. But thank you, Phil, for asking the pineapple question. This is a very good question from Austin here. As a fellow comic creator, Austin wants to know, what has been your best approach to building an audience, and has it been fun?
I wish I had a good answer for this one. I'm scrambling in the dark here. I'm not a very good marketer. Consistency is probably the best approach. But I can tell you a lot of the ideas that we've tried. I tried consistently posting on social media. That is very difficult. Tim, who's in the chat, put up some flyers for me today. That's what I'm trying this time. I think that's okay. But if you're going to do flyers, don't make the mistake that I did. Put a refer in the flyer code so that you're not just wondering whether or not the flyers work. That was a huge mistake on my part. I'm going to go to Heroes
Cool.
Con in Charlotte this June, and I think that's going to be the best. I think that is probably where I'm going to find the most opportunity to connect with people and hopefully get books in their hand. The other thing that I've been doing is don't tell my work. I've been using their printer to print off knockoff copies of number one. And if anybody's like, "Oh, you make comics?" I'm like, "Here, take one."
Oh, no one.
And then, if they like it, I'll be like, "I have 5 others that you could get, or soon to be 6 others, but also you can get a higher quality copy of the one that you just got."
Amazing.
That's been the most fun to answer the second questions.
I like
just
this.
handing somebody a comic and being like, "Here you go."
Yeah, I very much enjoy that. Yes, listen, if you could do that, do that. But also, you're probably going to meet most of my chat at Heroes Con because that's a massive YouTube comic people hang out.
Awesome. I hope
there's like 70 people like the last 3 years, just so this little community that have gone. Austin, I will send you a DM and fill you in on that. He gave us an update about half an hour ago, but I don't want to put that out there. But yes, pour out a monster for CJ. Exactly. Yes, I'll fill you in, Austin. Make Moose Cat a hologram. Could do that. On the cover.
Putting a hologram on the cover is like, I think it's like $5 per print. It's so expensive.
Dang.
I looked into it.
Dang.
It's so expensive.
Oh, I bet. What's up, Christina? How are you guys doing? Thank you, everybody, for popping in here. Thanks for everybody for popping in here and bringing your nerd selves to this chat. This has been fantastic. Yes, please check out the pinned comment and hit the thumbs up because that's what we're looking at right now. And yes, Heroes Con rules. Yeah, see, everyone is very much into the.
I had a great time at Heroes Con. I met Jake at Heroes Con. That's why this book is happening.
Nice.
He did a sketch for me of Robo. I liked it a lot.
Lovely.
I came home and I was like, I want to make a comic book. I want to make a comic with that guy that drew the Robo for me. And I just sat down and took this out of the ideas file and I was like, all right, I'm gonna write this up.
Very cool. I love that's happening here. Let's see. And here's more of your interior panel pages. I like that it gives me like this very interesting style. It's very gritty. Mm-hmm. It's almost like underground comic art, very punkish, and I very much appreciate that.
That's what I want.
Perfect. That's right. And you got dang. Come on here. You're gonna say dang. You gotta say it like what's his face? Oh my god, what's that guy's name? Oh shoot, that movie crap with the mullet. You're like dang, crap. What was that guy's name? I could picture the dude. I could see his mullet flapping in the wind. Man, dang it. My brain has died at this point in time.
Joe Dirt.
Yes, Joe Dirt. Yes.
I'm taking credit from Sheldon there.
Exactly. You knew exactly what I meant. Exactly. Thank you. Yes. If you're going to say dang, you're going to have to say it like Joe Dirt. Let me tell you. That's right. I know. That was a very good question, also. Thank you for answering that. But yeah, I'd suggest anybody that's Heroes Con, first of all, go find Jesse in your comic books at Heroes Con when you guys go there and say dang together. Make some rules on that. How about that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch Joe Dirt again to get the pitch just right.
You're going to have to. I think everybody should brush up on their Joe Dirt before going to Heroes Con. You got like 2 months left. Let's go. No, this is very cool. I very much love this punk stuff that is happening here. So we have like double the amount of people or more that have joined us since we have started talking about this. Can you explain a little bit more of the Shujaa and what it is actually happening in your book here?
Okay, so
yes.
Plot wise, what's happening is, as we said before, Shujaa she's a spy mercenary. You need some corporate espionage done, you hire her. She says this kind of right in the first panel of the book. If you got a messy job or you've got a difficult job, I'm the one to call. And that's how she was introduced in Robo number 3. She's kind of maybe an antagonist to the main character, but in this, she's the protagonist. She is in this territory corporation, i.e. city-state, i.e. city, called Cascadia. And Cascadia is trying to put down a protest movement by a popular leader called Zin JH.
Whoa.
So that's where the troopers are. You see the gas, you see the people with guns. But Shujaa is in the middle of all this, trying to destroy the character of William Green. So he owes money to the wrong people, and she's out there to expose him or destroy his reputation in some way so that the movement turns on him and kicks him out.
Gnarly. I like that. I like very much what's happening here. And also, I love the color palette that your artist is he also doing the colors in this as well?
He did.
Nice.
Yes. He picked great colors. I've been working in black and white for the last couple of years. All the comics I've done previous to this are black and white. So he's like, "What colors are you thinking?" I was like, "I thought you were gonna pick." We went back and forth on this a bunch. I made very few tweaks. He has a great eye for color.
Nice. Yeah, I like it. It's very striking, and all the panels that I've seen, they're very nice. And Sheldon is saying, "Man, your artist is killing himself." A lot of people he's drawing per panel. That's right. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, we did talk about this a bunch. He was like, "I am never doing another protest scene for you again." I was like, "I didn't think you were going to draw every single person." But yes, he is drawing a lot of people per panel. I told him, you can just do blank faces. If you go back to the other panel with the explosion, I was like, that was what I was expecting. He's like, well, sometimes I just gotta do it.
Guess what, Jacob? You did it once already, and now we know you can do it. So now you have to keep doing it.
Yeah. So yeah, in this fourth panel here, he did just blank faces there, and I'm happy about that.
You can definitely tell they're, in there. Get it on there. Yeah, let's go.
He's got stories for each and every one of them too. He's like, this
guy.
Perfect.
This thing. Yeah. I love it. Yes. And apparently Jay is going to prepare his Kentucky waterfowl for Joe DirtCon. Amazing. I hope you all bring your Kentucky waterfowls to Joe DirtCon, which is a sidestep of Heroes Con. So get in there. Ezekiel raisin bread cheese sandwich. One. I am not entirely certain what that is.
Break a tooth on that.
I'm not exactly. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that in my lifetime. I don't think I will have that in my lifetime. Thank you. Yes. She's who the AC/DC song Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is about.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's the surface layer, and then as you get into the book, there's deeper and deeper things going on there. So we've got this concept of AI that I've alluded to, the Easter eggs that are hidden throughout. Jake's art plays really well into this. I can hide all kinds of things in the background.
Yes.
We find out that
this interesting
there's a lot of stuff going on from the mega corporation that is influencing what she's doing. And that kind of ties into the things that prior robo readers might key into.
Ooh, fascinating. I really like these, the way that she jumps around too. Like he's doing some very interesting, like cityscape, but perspective stuff, which I really like. Oh, dang.
So I really wanted to write I wanted to write action for her because action is fun and comic books should have action. And also she's a really dynamic character, but I wanted to make sure that she wasn't just like punching and shooting all the time. I wanted it to be exciting in a way that wasn't just like, she just fights them, So there is some fighting and there is some gore and there's definitely people getting shot, but Shujaa's action is in trying to avoid getting killed. She's a spy.
Yes. These panels definitely scream espionage.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one there on the left, I believe the panel description for this one is some hanging cyber ninja shit. And he did a great job. It's one of the best panels in the book in terms of its mood.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. There's some just very cool things happening in this. And I love her face too. It's lovely. But also I love these, like you were saying earlier, how you have all these like snippets of little things in here, like the little Easter eggs. But I love how much detail. I really love when there's stuff going on like in this type of world, how gritty things are, but also I can very much enjoy the graffiti that is happening all over the place, which is fantastic.
Right there in the middle. This panel that you've got right here is my absolute favorite panel in the whole book.
Okay.
and he uploaded it, and I just said Trooper Baby. I've been obsessed with it. We turned it into a sticker. When he's like, so what, what's your favorite panel in the book? I'm like, Trooper Baby.
Yes.
Hands down. Favorite panel.
Nice. Listen, that was the first thing, not even the naked lady on there. My first thing went to the Trooper Baby immediately is where
It's
my
the best.
eyeballs went to. And I love this. Listen, weird little characters like that bring out life in a comic book, and I'm here for it. Here for it. Well, wait a minute.
I think they're still talking about the
I think they're still talking about this bread here, this cheesy bread flavor. Oh, all right, interesting. All right, let's see. Tim, if it's not a spoiler when it's relative to the published Robo timeline. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I will give this in the non-spoiler sense because it is kind of a spoiler.
Okay.
The events that are happening in Cascadia happen prior to Robo number 1.
Okay.
And the final events of the book happen after Robo number 5.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a interesting time spread that you've got going on between the books there. Oh, cool.
So at the very least, it would be a spread of a couple of months. At the most, it would be a spread of a couple of years.
Ooh, interesting. And Sheldon coming here with Where's the Naked Lady? There's actually 2 of them. There is this one that is right here, which I actually really like. It's like the 3D lights putting on like a billboardy type ad situation, but also in here, the back right there. Bam. Also, she is right there.
Jake did a really good job with, so like that ad is the ad from the prior panel.
Yes.
The guy who's running away in the corner on the next page, you can see him in the background. Like he kept all of these details consistent.
Yes. So he really thought about the layout of how this was going, because it's literally turning the corner around the area and how this is angled from here to over here to flip on this side. It's great.
I'm very lucky.
Attention to detail, let me tell you. And first of all, I don't know if this guy has hair or if this is some kind of interesting, like weird, futuristic light thing coming out of this guy's head, but I also really dig it.
Let's go with projected spikes. I'm going to make that canon right now.
Perfect. Boom. Let's go. I like it. And I also like that he's just rock it out as well. He doesn't really look like he would be there. It looks like he just got off of work and just turned on his little spikes. This was a concert. Yeah, he turned on his spikes and it was like, it's go time. It's party time.
I do like that you could have a clicker in your pocket to like cycle through different projected hairstyles.
Listen, 1 click, spikes. 2 clicks, Kentucky waterfall. There you go. Oh, we got Tim's attention. Nice. Yes, Sheldon says, nice, man. You knew it was going to be a good comic. That's right.
Thanks,
Max Hair Doom. Oh, I see what you did there. Let's go. Oh, this is a very good question from Tim. Are you worried about how much more your artist is going to charge for your book number 2?
I am now.
Oh, snap. Hope he's not watching this.
No, it would be worth it. He's at work right now, but I'll send the stream.
Perfect.
So afterwards. No,
for that, Jacob,
if
might
we
be
talk
getting
about
raised.
that, I think he's done a great job. So, as long as we hit our funding goal.
Let's go. Let's get you way funded, because we're gonna get into the gritty details of your book in 1 second. Because let's go to the top real quick. I'll go back down, open up more of these pages. So if you are just joining us, you are 5 days left to go. So this is going to end on Friday, April 11th at 11 p.m. Eastern time. You are still in the funding stages, but you are so close to funding. So we're going to get you way more backers. Let's go. This sounds, you're doing pretty good. I really enjoy this. I like this. Because on your other books that you have published, because you said you have about 5 behind you, did you all
Love seeing that. Somebody just backed while we were talking.
Wait. Oh, well, amazing. Perfect. I love that. Whoever did that, fantastic. Thank you. Also, did you do the other campaigns were the campaigns, or did you just kind of self-publish those?
No, I've crowdfunded all of them.
Oh, nice.
They've all been successul. Thank you, Sheldon is the person.
Well, Sheldon, thank you.
I'll call everybody out, but Sheldon's
perfect.
Or if people don't want me to call them out, they should say now before I start calling people out. Anyway, I've done 6 campaigns. They've all been successful to varying degrees. This is my biggest goal I usually do 21-day campaigns. I think this one was 23 because we had to start on a weird day and you should end on a Friday. But it's ambitious. I was originally going to ask for 3,500 and I got a little scared right beforehand, so I bumped it down to 3,000. But you know, you got to keep striving for more and more. So this will be my biggest success. Robo number 5 is the first comic that actually made a profit. It was going to be $46, but somebody's copy got lost in transit, and
oh no,
they were in Canada, so I had to send it again. So the profit was $20.
Oh, you hear that, Canada? Boo! No. We love our Canadians. There's a bunch of them in chat. Yes. Right there. Yeah, they're in chat. There's someone in chat. Let's see. Oh. If you don't know what the Kentucky waterfall is, that would be a most bitchin' mullet. But also could be a great name for a water bottle. You're not wrong, Grant. Yes, the bag on head is a great comic character. Listen, I love the touch of that lunch bag on the head situation that's going on there.
The notes for the protest crowd were that everybody should have their face covered in some way. I actually did a lot of research to make sure that various things would hide your face from facial recognition, because I think both in this world and also in our own world, going to a protest with your face open is asking for you to be put into a database. So I went deep on this. I looked at like facial recognition hiding glasses, which are super expensive. Don't buy those. Just a mask will do it. Any kind of face covering.
Oh, you know what I hear works the best? Not just because I came from SedCon with Juggalos, but Juggalo face paint.
Juggalo face paint is a great one. I love that one.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. If you have
that one.
Yes, I know. Amazing. And Sheldon says he was on the edge with everything. The amazingly tastefully done naked lady poster sold him.
Missed opportunity to say that the naked lady poster put you over the edge.
Oh, hear that, Sheldon? Listen, I spy these things in these books for you guys. I saw that. You're welcome. Boom. That's right. Oh, it's also a whiskey. Well, there you go. Get yourself some Kentucky Waterfall whiskey. Add a mullet. And let's go. Yeah, the Fabled Canadians. Let's go. You know, there could very well be. Listen, I was hanging with them today. It's all good. Let's go Astronomicon. It's good times. But no, this is fantastic. Yes, please, by all means, go back this, go share this. We're going to go way more into this. I will play your trailer, but I'll go over a little bit more of this first because everyone knows my laptop hates me. So I have to unplug everything. And sometimes it removes me from the stream. So I know. It's a brand new laptop. I don't understand the logic of this audio.
And it'll be my time to shine.
No, yes. I got to remove myself from me now. And you can just go full bananas.
Oh, no.
Talk about whatever you want. Listen, that's a very intimidating thing when that happens, especially when your camera's just like on full screen and you're just like, it's like, all right. We're getting back here. Yeah, no, this is very cool. I very much like this a lot. Let's see if I can. Oh, here. So this is where we ended up here. And, ooh, this is cool. Let's see.
So these are all the rewards. You can get pretty much all my prior rewards. So I've got the full color print is right there over my shoulder. Of course, the Shujaa comic book, of course, all the prior comic books, but I've got postcards, a ton of different stickers, fridge magnets. Nice. And one of the other posts has the picture of the painted miniatures. There's only a few of those left.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw those. They look pretty nice. Because I'm going to go over your tiers in full detail in a second. So, yes, let's do that. Yes, I'm always looking out for you. Listen, it's what we do here. We might not be the proest of streams, but I do take care of my buttholes. That's my chat, by the way. Listen, we had weird ice storms last week. I'm shocked I had power at any of those times. So, there's some weird weather happening right now. It's bananas. And here's what you were just talking about a minute ago. Yeah. The figures. Oh, they're very cool.
Yeah. So they're about the size of a G.I. Joe. They are They're not moving. I'm working on that for the future, like to make some actual action figures. It's another one of my nerdy dreams, but they're hand painted Robo figurines.
Oh, they're very cool.
Those left upstairs, and I'm going to paint them in the next week or so and get those out to the people who back at that tier.
Oh, nice. No, it looked like you could easily add some articulation to those.
Yeah, my coworker and I both have been very interested in working on movable action figures, and so we're using his scanner to try and figure out articulation that will print very well.
Very nice. I like that. Very cool. And let's see. Oh, here. You know what? Here's a speed drawing thingy. But what I'm going to do is just drop the link to this video so everybody can go and look at this. Because also it's linking to your YouTube page as well. So it gets you more followers.
That's somewhere that I need to put in more effort. But yeah, I mean, I've got some videos on there from this campaign, from past ones, that sort of thing.
Let's see. Yes, Victor is saying very cool figures. Yes, thanks, I think they look pretty good. Let's see. What? Oh, yeah. Listen, there was flooding down the street from here due to all the rain that we had just a few days ago. So it's all over the place. They're in action figures.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I guess while we're talking about the action figures, I should point again over my shoulder. There is a nice thing on my wall.
Wait, hold on. Let me make you point one more time. Let me make you the big for a second.
Right up here.
Oh,
with the acid etched Robo logo on it, has a Robo action figure on it, was made by Tim in the chat.
Oh, Tim.
It's really
shout out to Tim and your skills, my guy. Let's go.
It's the spot for my in-action figures.
Nice. Well, looks like there might be some room on there too. I don't know. Maybe add another one eventually at some time. Way to go, Tim. Yeah, fantastic. No, I like this campaign. There's a lot. Is it a bottle opener Robo? Possible. Listen.
That's a good idea.
Interesting. Yes. Tim, get on that. Yeah. Good times. And there's you. Look at this. And then there's Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Also, I like that Jacob was a Michigan boy. Let's go. Let's go, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Good times. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to find a cool thing to linger on. Let me see if I can find more. There we go. We're going to leave it on that panel. I'm going to go over here. Tiers. Maybe we can incite more backers by the saucy 3D ads. Perfect. Let's go here. All right. So if you just wanted to pledge without a reward, you can do that starting at $1. Boom shakalaka. Put that in there. Now, digital. This is very cool. Before I get into this, how many pages is Shujaa?
It's 32 pages. So in addition to first color comic book, highest tier, it's also my biggest comic book. Cool. It's about 1.8 times bigger than my usuals. Usually I do 20 pages. Okay,
nice. Well, Shujaa obviously is going on a very lengthy mission with all these guys, and you need way more chasings. That's what needs to happen. You know, espionage. Yeah. Perfect. So for $10, you can get yourself a copy of the digital copy. So cool. Boom. Get yourself some of that. Now, digital bundle. Let's see what's going on in the digital bundle. Oh, with her. Okay. Nice. Okay. I saw that. So you're going to get this comic here, plus you're going to get her first appearance in Robo number 3. So you're going to get both of those digitally. So for $2 more, get you 2 comics.
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. Learn all about Shujaa in that pile right there. If you want yourself a physical copy, $16. That's actually pretty good to do for a comic. I'm just going to click this real quick just to see what shipping is. Let's see. You're shipping to Canada, UK, and the States. Actually, these are some dope pricing.
I know. I may regret this after recent events, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. Listen, it should be good. So you can shipping to $3 to United States, $10 to United Kingdom, and $6 to the fabled Canadians, as Jay would say there. That is actually an amazing price point for shipping. Take advantage of that. Let me tell you, it's probably the cheapest price point on shipping I have seen in a hot minute. Hopefully you know about Pirate Ship. If you don't, go talk to them.
That's what I mean.
Perfect. Yeah. Get on some of that action. So cool. So you just want the physical copy, get that. Then if you want Shujaa and some stickers, I don't know what the stickers look like, but I'll go in your add-on rewards just so we can look at that later. Let's see. You're gonna get. How many stickers are you gonna get? It just says stickers.
So the sticker pack is 2 stickers.
Okay, cool.
They're I usually do either 2.5 or up to 3.5 inch
Oh,
vinyl stickers.
nice. Oh, those are good.
Size.
Yeah, those are nice size stickers because I'm a fan of stickers. I don't like to peel them off and put them on things. I like to just put tape on them so I can move them around all over the place and keep reusing the stickers.
So the Shujaa sticker pack is Trooper Baby, and Jake just sent me the other one. It's a button and it says press here to regenerate regenerate the world.
Oh, cool.
So that's a fun one. And
nice.
He did such a good job that now I'm thinking about getting into Arduino so I can make an actual button that you can like slam your hand on at Heroes Con.
You're going to have to do that now. I'll tell you.
It seems like a fun project, and I haven't done any Arduino yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
Maybe that's the button that you push to get, the productive spikes and or, Kentucky waterfall. You're gonna have to bring yourself some wigs as well. Just push that, boop, put it on. Listen. Oh, sketchbooks? Yeah, okay, that's cool. I have magnets down there, but I like putting them like all over my like side panels of my bookcases. Graffiti that up. Yes, all the things. Good time stuff there. But yes, Trooper Baby is gonna like fantastic, and I hope you do share if you guys get the Trooper Baby sticker. Put that on something and share it around, please. That'd be awesome.
If you look in the updates, I have the Trooper Baby sticker in the updates.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've never clicked on the tiers. Oh, look at that now. Oh, okay.
If you want.
Yeah, of course we need to see this. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna open this. We just look at these. Oh man. Oh, nope.
Oh.
All right. We could just zoom it here. Trooper Baby. Okay. Fashionista, first of all. It's a baseball cap and a helmet, but also a rattle and boots here. This baby is going places.
Yes. It's going to grow up to be a fine soldier.
Oh, I very hope that you incorporate Trooper Baby somehow in this comic book. If not, it needs to be like an actual character because I very much need to know the origin story of Trooper Baby. Is this an actual baby?
We could do like a 4-page short, like a goofy one.
Yes, I'm very curious. Actual baby? Super villain? We don't know. Could be all of the above. That's right. Impressive. Very nice. You like the one on the right too? Yes. I do like the colors that are used in the Shujaa sticker as well.
He said, what do you want to do for Shujaa in the sticker? And I said, I don't know. She's awesome. Like make it look like you don't even want to step a foot closer to her. And he was like, I was just feeling the katana, and I was like, cool. I love it.
Yeah. She's got an interesting mix of weaponry here. And I really like this hair because the hair is very much like circuitry. Like you have on the cover, but also it kind of gives me those like Medusa snake vibes.
Robo number 3, when she's breaking into the corporate headquarters, one of the guards doesn't have implants, and so she can't hack his vision. So she has to inject them with a fast-acting hallucinogen, and he's highly traumatized. And he says, like, the only way he describes her is she's got hair like snakes. So, he did a great job with that. I didn't even tell him to do that.
Oh, no, it looks fantastic. I like it because I like the little curlicues on the ends because you can kind of see it in a bunch of the other panels, but I like the way it's done in here because it literally looks like snake heads.
Yeah.
And first of all, she's got a katana, but also like the Wolverine claws. This chick is badass, but it also looks like she can, claw.
I am a 90s kid at heart, so you got to have some claws.
That's right. Very good question coming in from Sheldon. This might have to be your third sticker and or poster. He wants to know, is there a sticker of the poster?
Sticker of the poster.
The naked lady nudie poster.
Oh, maybe.
Go to Heroes Con, Sheldon, and he'll have those in a side drawer, the not safe for work section. That's right. Yeah, see, Cran says for sure.
Nice, Cran.
Gotta have that. Yes, got to do that.
Short.
Oh, what is up, BCC? How are you doing? She's like the chick from Bush's Machine Head video. Oh, nice. Very cool.
For a 90s kid.
Yes, I like this. This is going good. So yeah, if you guys are just joining us, the link is on the top. Have drawn that on there. We're trying to get you completely funded by Friday, which you're well on the way to. And we're talking about Shujaa here, which is in the Robo universe. And we're going over the tiers right now because if you want just all of the Robo plus the Shujaa comic here for $30, that is 6 comics?
7 comics.
7? Oh, snap. Oh, plus Jake's. Oh, plus Jake's not from here series. So this is Jake's book here?
Yep, we got nice. Jake's books as well. So actually 9 comics.
Oh, 9 comics for $30. That's dope. Very cool.
I don't remember how many pages Jake's are, but it's 156 pages of my comics.
All right, that's a lot of material. So for all the digital comics, you're getting a ton of stuff for $30 there. That's a lot of reading material. Very cool. Now, if you want the physical copies, you get $35. So you get, let's see here. You get Shujaa, plus you're getting Robo 1 through 6 in every comic in print and signed by you. Look at that. Boom.
This is the best. This is your best value one here.
It's the best value. Yes. And it's limited too. It looks like you got 25 or 30 of those left.
I am running out of copies of Robo #1. So.
Oh, hey. Get you in on that action before it's too late. Nice there. And then this one is the All Everything Fits bundle, which is this pretty much everything here.
Pretty much everything there. Yeah, I think that's nice. A good image of it.
Yes. So this is also limited. So we got 25 left of those, unless you run out of Robo ones super fast. So for $50, you're getting a whole ton of stuff, which is Shujaa. You're getting all the Robo stuff. It looks like you get some little interesting homage to some.
Yeah, the first artist for Robo and I went deep on the homage postcards. So we've got like a travel one, famous artworks, and famous posters. Very
cool. So you also have some other stickers in there. You got a fridge magnet, all kinds of cool stuff, and a print. Very cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in there for $50. Plus, you also said it's over 150 pages of reading material. So that's awesome. I'm just going to click on this to see if shipping has changed. Yes. United States only to $10. So yes, we'll get in on that.
There's no way I could estimate it for the other countries for that one.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. And then this one is interesting too, because for $110, you're going to get the this guy right here, which is the cool figure right here, plus all the stickers and the copy of the book. So that's dope. Oh, you only got 2 of those left. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice. Hey, Kev, what's happening? What's going on? How you guys doing? Yes. So for $110, that's a cool deal because you're going to get the hand painted. You're going to hand paint those, and then you're going to get stickers and Shujaa. You only have 2 of those left. That's awesome. And then this is interesting too. What we got here? What is this all about?
So the last tier is it's the comic, a bunch of digital rewards, stickers, and a piece of the original artwork. So Jake did the drawing by hand. It's a book about AI, but we did pen and ink drawing. So. Or Jake did pen and ink drawing. So he's got a couple of those pages that he's willing to give up. And if you back at that highest tier, you get one. Guaranteed one of a kind.
Yes. And if you are looking here, I don't know if that's been claimed or not. I don't know how that's working. But that panel right there that Sheldon loves so much might be available. That's what we're looking at right here.
That one's the pages that are up are going to be up to Jake when he finishes. Okay. So I can't guarantee any specific page for you. But I can tell you right now, they're all pretty damn good.
Well, yes, they are, because look at the art here. So this is the cover that we're going in. And you said you might want to do a spot foil on here, which is kind of cool.
Spot gloss. Spot
gloss.
Also very, very expensive.
all the spot things, which is interesting how that works because it's not a full page. Quite pricey.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, the interior artwork is really cool. It reminds me of really gritty, like underground, just like punk comics, and I'm very much I back a lot of those.
It's all I've ever wanted to be, is an underground punk comic creator.
Well, I think you nailed it. It looks great. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but they're just shirtless, standing there with sunglasses on.
Those are Green's bodyguards.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
They have professional looking neckties tattooed onto their chests.
Oh, interesting. Listen, so that is these
that's
guys
those
here is what I'm gonna
guys.
say.
Yeah.
Yes. So tattooed onto their chest. So interesting. Interesting.
Yeah,
They
so
could be wearing
they have like muscles that are too big for shirts, but in order to still be professional, they have neckties tattooed.
which would go perfect if they ever find a large enough V-neck shirt to wear.
Right, yeah. Get a big sweater.
Big cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
My
I like
mom
that.
did this for
I
me.
like that. I like that touch. Nice. Good stuff here. So yeah, so you get yourself an original page there, and look at you. You're very limited on that one. I don't know what is happening with this. What get out here? So there's 4 left of those at 170. So that's awesome. And I'm assuming they're going to be 11 by 17.
Yes, they're big.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other part about that tier is the amount that I've sort of put in for the page in addition to the rest of the cost. So like, if you were getting the book and then a little bit of the shipping and then the money that's going toward the page, I'm splitting directly with Jake. And I've done that for all my Kickstarters in the past. Artists make a lot of their money both on the commission, but also for comic book creators, they make it from selling the original artwork. So I wanted to give him a chance to make a little money off of that too. So
nice.
He'll get some money.
Way to go, Jake. Way to go. Listen, you're getting pay increase. That's what's happening. Everyone's loving this. So we're gonna go down here real quick just to see if there's any extra add-ons that I have not seen yet. Behind the scenes look. So that's the digitally deluxe one, maybe.
So it's a PDF that I'll put together with like script samples, with roughs, with black and white versions of the pages, things like these guys have, their neckties tattooed onto them, that sort of thing. Backstory and world building info from Cascadia, just a bunch of stuff that we did while we were putting the book together.
Here, let me see if I can just open this. There you go. There's the beloved Trooper baby.
So that's that was my mock-up, and then Jake did an even better one.
Nice. Listen.
So we got an add-on for if you want an extra sticker pack. That's 2 extra stickers. But then there is also one that we added this week, which is Jake made, I think it's 4 additional stickers, which is how you get that Shujaa sticker. There's a Will Green sticker and Alter Zade sticker, which is another character that isn't shown in here.
Oh, sweet. Nice. And Rick is saying that's my kind of art. That's right. Yes. I know. That's the kind of stuff that I like. And then if you want signed copies of each individual physical copy, you could add whatever one. If you're missing one, you can go ahead and do that on there. And let's see. Here is the Shujaa pack again, the sticker pack. Let's see. That is where to go. Where did my sticker thingy go? Oh, there. That one right there. So that is the 2-pack of the stickers that you can get on the add-ons as well.
So there's a little confusion there. This is in the newsletter. I was talking about the sticker artwork. The Shujaa character sticker pack is the 4 new characters.
Oh, okay.
So that is the Shujaa sticker that we see in the image there, and then the other 3 characters that I have to send out an update with some of those tomorrow, actually.
Well, even better, because for $6 you're getting 4 stickers. What are good sizes? You said they're about 2.5, 3.5.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
Nice. 2.5 to 3.5 inches.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. And then if you also want to add Jake's digital comic stash, you can do that as well. He's got his own comic in there. It's like you can do that. Let's see, sticker pack, because you have a couple different sticker packs. You have a $4 one, you have this one, and then you've got that $6 sticker pack too.
Right.
Very cool. Nice. Okay, that's cool. You get a lot of cool stuff in here. Let's see. Just roll down to see if anything else pops up.
I think that's kind of the run of everything.
No, this one.
Those are from the previous. So we've got all the previous stickers.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So if you go into here and you click on this, you can see each one of these that comes in this everything that fits in an envelope sticker pack. Not sticker pack, bundle galore pack. Yeah, cool. So you got all kinds of things happening there. There's stuff for everybody in here. So let me refresh us. Just get back up to the top. Very nice. Very nice. You were very close to $2,400. Plus, you're going to get funded You're going to get funded super soon. Very nice. I love seeing that. And what I'm going to do is we can play this trailer. So bear with me.
Okay.
I'm going to unplug. When I unplug, you're going to be able to hear yourself. I may or may not be kicked out of my own stream. I don't know, but we'll find out. So, plugged.
She's still here.
Can you still hear me?
We can hear you.
Perfect.
I can hear myself.
I didn't go nowhere. Perfect. I know. Listen, the hot mess. I know. Clang all the ice, eat an apple. This is all of it. Let's go. Go like that, and go like this. All right. Now let's watch this. Okay, perfect.
So now you've got a taste for the art. Let me tell you a little bit about the story. Shujaa the Discriminator is a cyberpunk story about a city that's tearing itself apart as a protest movement is violently suppressed by the controlling faction. It stars Shujaa Shujinko from Robo Number 3. She's a cyber ninja spy for hire, a dangerous woman with her own code of ethics and her own way of moving throughout this broken world. I've had a personal interest in how generative AI technologies have worked for several years. Dating back to the beginning of Robo Number 1, I was looking into generative adversarial networks and how they might be useful to create sort of machine dreams. Now in 2025, we see generative AI everywhere, and we're all a little bit afraid of what it could mean for the world. So this story takes my interest and twists it into something dark about how AI can invade our privacy and how it can disrupt what we know about what's going on around us. This is a story that both sits apart from the regular Robo line, but also feeds into it very directly. You've got Shujaa herself, but also new supporting characters that we may or may not hear from ever again. And if you look very closely at all the details that Jake's put into the art, pay attention to what's going on, you'll find an even deeper story below that. I hope you'll check it out, and I hope you like it. So now you got a taste for the art, I should tell you about the story. I shouldn't scratch my nose.
Nice.
Shujaa the Discriminator stars Shujaa just gonna be able to say your own character's name.
That's the last one. there are so many more outtakes, but I put those two in and stop there.
You can always do another update and let's see. Whoa! I turned around. I got all kinds of stuff happening. We got lots of woo going on here from A1. What's up? What is up, Brian? What's up? How you guys doing? Oh, you're in chat as well. Boom. Yeah. Yes, no, that was very cool. I love the trailer. I like that we got to see a little bit more of I like the music that went along with it, but I love seeing more of the interior of Jake's work. It was great. Very nice.
Yeah, so he put together the animation for me, and I obviously did my own recording and the outtakes.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good video editor, and I spent probably 5 hours on that. So I've got some work to do if I ever want to produce video content regularly.
Listen. The amount of times I get people that go, just make a 1-minute video and send it to me for a I'm like, do you have any idea how long that takes?
I had 22 separate videos with horrible outtakes because I was trying to one-take it on my Robo Number 6 video. The Robo Number 6 video took a whole day of filming, and I was just like, all right, I'm just going to clip it. I'm not going to do one take.
You can't listen because I know what happens. Listen, you can see how much I spaz out just doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I spaz out probably about 500 times more trying to make a little 4-second clip video. No. The amount of retakes they have to shoot is ridiculous. It's terrible. There's so much giggling happening. And I don't know.
It's
Dumb.
like in 30
Yeah.
Rock where the CEO goes on the show and he's terrible. And like every time they turn the camera on him, he just turns into a complete goofus. That's exactly how I feel.
That is exactly for real what happens to me when I start anything to do with trying to be serious. Giggle. All that happens is just straight up giggling. Oh no, my page closed. Oh dang it. Hold on. Okay. Great. Lovely. Hold on a second. My page decided to close on me that I had all my links on. Just putting those in the chat. Yay. Listen, technology. Let's go. Drop the link one more time so that it goes to all the platforms in here. I'm also going to drop the link because you have some cool Linktree stuff happening. You have a good Instagram profile, but I'll drop all your links here so people can go there and sub you. Plus, you have a cool YouTube channel that I hope more people will go and follow. Let's see.
In the link tree, there is a link to read Robo number 1 for free. So if you're
perfect.
if you've read all this and you're like, but does he actually tell a good story? You can see my first one. And hopefully it's still good enough that you enjoy it.
Perfect. I love that. And what in the get in there? Jeez. Sometimes the links don't want to post themselves. I also found some links to Jake as well. This is Jake's link tree, so I'm gonna post that in here too. So go follow Jake too. Go check out more of his artwork. It's fantastic. Boom. All right. Bam. I have posted all of the linkages in there. Yes. Hopefully you get way more backers. I'm gonna be sharing this galore. Like I said, I do like to share things all over the place on the Twitter and all over wherever I have social thingies. Let me tell you, it goes all over the place. But here, let me do this real quick. Bam! There's our faces.
Bam.
Boom! I know we're here. We're focused. I've calmed down. The sugar high is worn down.
Yeah. How are we on the crash meter?
We might be on the crash phase. Yeah.
Going into the Hudson.
That's fine. It's been a long day. I could use a nap. We've had like about 55 people from all the platforms rocking with us this entire time. So anybody who's not watching, thank you very much for hanging with us the entire time. Please like, never. I don't think I've never once been calm in my entire life. This is absurd. But yes, please. If you are seeing this, go reshare, retweet, whatever, get this out there because I want way more people to be back in this so that we can get this in as many hands as possible. Jacob needs a raise. You need to fund some mullet wigs for Heroes Con. It's gonna happen.
It's all going in the wig budget.
It's all going in the wig budget. Exactly. Besides Heroes Con. Do you have any other appearances or cons that you're going to be going up to?
Heroes is going to be my first, and I've heard that being at a con can be very tiring. So I haven't booked any other ones after that because like I might hate it. I might just feel like this is too much. But I think I'm going to like it because I like talking to people. So if there's time after Heroes Con, I really want to do Baltimore again. Baltimore Comic Con is amazing.
Baltimore's fun.
It's like a bigger Heroes Con, and I like Baltimore as a city. And
it's my favorite place.
In 2025, if I can worm my way in, there's North Carolina Comic Con in Durham. I'd like to be a part of that one. And then
very cool.
Sky's the limit. After that, I would go a little bit further on the next round if I'm just really loving doing conventions.
I think you're gonna like it.
I think so too.
It's fun. Yeah, I like going there on both sides. I go help my friends at their booths, and I like doing that. But I also just run around shenanigans. Sometimes you need that. But also, you get to meet the weirdos, like all the people in my chat. That's what makes you want to do this even more. Let me tell you, it's good times. Let's see, what time is it? We're gonna get out of here because I need a nap.
Okay.
I need to crash very soon. But yes, please, by all means, go share this galore. Go follow Jake and Jesse on all the thingies, and we're gonna get out of here. And guess what? You know what that means? I don't have an outro.
Katie, thanks so much.
You know how to spaz dance. You're welcome. You are more than welcome to come back anytime. Listen, you know my moves. Yes. You've been here before.
This was so much fun. I really enjoyed the audience participation.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, Phil is saying yay naps. Yay, Jesse. That's right. And let's see. Boom. It's gonna take a hot minute. It's the thing that never ends. Bam. But you know, you're getting